Hello there and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Yes, we're back on the good old Dyson Sphere Program, going to be continuing right where we left off. Let's just hop right on in as we've been doing recently. So yeah, I did, just to hop right on in here, I did do what I said I was going to do, which was let the game run. I didn't finish this, unfortunately. But yeah, I did, like I said, did let this run. Didn't get it completely done because we ran out of hydrogen at some point, which I ran out of time to let this game run, so that's okay. The reason we ran out of hydrogen is because we got filled on oil. But yeah, we're pretty well stocked as far as that goes anyway. So that will keep going and whatnot. I'm also producing more of this for right now until we can figure it out for later. But this this system right here we can do as well because we unlocked the newest recipe, which was X-ray cracking, which takes our oil and our hydrogen and turns it into energetic graphite and hydrogen as well. So I think that's a good plan. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to split it off and get that done. And that'll be the start of what today's plan is. I really don't have a huge plan. Maybe we'll build a factory for these because we need the diamonds anyway. Might be a good idea. But we could also start the planetary logistics system. We just got to build kind of a shopping mall for that because we're going to need a bunch of it as far as the ships go. Which means we're going to need to produce, what do you call it? We need to produce these, I don't know if it's thrusters or reinforced thrusters. It is the thrusters, okay. So we need to produce thrusters, we need to be producing those CPU chips or whatever they're called. Processors? What? CPU. Same thing. It's a processor. It looks just like a CPU. So we need to be producing these, which these require these, and these require silica, which we are producing, just not a whole lot of. We'll probably have to get another factory going, but since we have this unlocked, we can start building these, as well as start building these right here, the planetary logistics stations, which we need titanium for, which of course is on another planet. Now we do need to go to another planet this episode in order to get that done. We also need to be producing steel, and we need to be producing the particle canisters, which are right over here. Yeah, canisters, containers, whatever, same thing. Which needs graphene, copper, and those other things. Which means we need to be producing... we need hydrogen. We need a lot of hydrogen, essentially, to produce into graphene, is it? Yeah, we can either take our energetic graphite and oil, well, sulfur, actually, that's what that is, that's sulfur, which is a huge, massive process just to get sulfur, because sulfur needs stone, oil, and water, just to produce it. Sulfuric acid. Or we can take the fire ice and turn it into graphene and hydrogen, which then we can add the hydrogen to the process of this stuff, or do something with it at least. Maybe we'll turn it into deuterium and then turn that into the hydrogen fuel rods, we need deuterium into deuterium fuel rods, never mind. Those are the better ones anyway. Yeah, anyway, just a lot to do. We also need to be producing these, the titanium crystals, which again, can't get on this planet. We have to get them on another planet. But we don't have interstellar logistics systems unlocked yet, so this means that wherever we get our titanium, we either have to bring it back by hand, or on our mech, or we have to somehow make this over there on another planet with the titanium. Either way, we have to get it back and forth. So I might put that off until we unlock interstellar logistics, which takes these the structural matrices, which takes diamonds and titanium in order to make that. We're kind of in trouble here. There's a little bit of a issue. I guess we could stockpile it and then bring it with us, which would be incredibly annoying to do, but it could be done. Can we get fire ice yet? No, we don't have. No, we don't have interstellar logistics systems, so that means we can't even get the fire ice recipe. And like I said, in order to get interstellar logistics, which is right here, we actually also need high-strength titanium alloy, which takes these, and then we bring that up to here. Oh, and then we need to go even further. 1,200. This is how you get the fire ice. It's the gas giants exploitation, which is basically we take the hydrogen off of those planets and send it off world. But in order to do that, we need this, and in order to get this, we need this. And in order to get this, we also need this. Interstellar power transmission. So much to do, so little time. Because where we can get titanium is on a planet. Let's check our map here. We should be able to tell. Ooh. Okay. Right. Rotate this. So we go over to. This is the one I was talking about. Oh my gosh! Look how much they have taken over on this one. But yeah, see, here's our titanium. We've got silica, we've got copper, and we've got iron. We also have coal. Not very much of it. So I have to bring coal from another planet. But yeah, there's no liquids. And if we go over to our other planet right here, this is our kind of deserty planet. We've also got titanium. We have no silica though. And that's the only other planet in the system. We've got this planet that we're currently on. We've got this planet, which is closest to us right now. We've got this planet. So we're on the very outer ring. That's why they are so close. So we need to take over Wolfram 2. Or Wolfram 1. Good, there we go. Oh my gosh, look how much they have on here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases on this planet, and they're pulling. That's a lot. Jeez. Like I said, alternatively, we can't make titanium ore here. We can mine it with our hands and then make it into these crystals. But we also need these, which need either plastic, oil, and water, or wood, that and water. Now, we're not doing anything with the heavy oil, so we might as well turn the heavy oil into plastic. That takes care of those, but that doesn't take care of these. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, we can do that, too. Ugh, there's still a lot of planning to do. This game gets very, very complicated very, very quickly. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split with this. Something like that. Yeah, let's get this split. Hold on, tab was it? Yeah, that's what I want. We still can't put these side by side. That's what I always hated about these. It's just like, oh yeah, you can do that, but you still can't put them side by side. Okay, that into that, and then that will have to go this way. Okay, that'll put it back going correct direction. So the reason I'm doing this is so I can do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do... See, I want this output to be a priority. Same with this one. Yeah, we want the bottom output to take priority on this. But combining these into one belt and then sending it over here, these still need to be changed. So we're going to be doing this one here, the X-ray cracking, which will take our hydrogen and heavy oil and turn it into that stuff. So we're going to copy that, paste it all along here. Okay, then we gotta have fun. Hooking these up, because we're going to be outputting hydrogen and energetic graphite. Yeah, we need these to go this way. So hydrogen and energetic graphite. I'm trying to figure out what we could do with the graphite. We could send the graphite down into the system, I suppose. That'll probably work. Okay. So this one we're going to change this to energetic graphite and then hydrogen. And then we just copy that one to here and then to here. Get rid of that output. Oop. Didn't want to. Always end up deleting the belt. Like, dang it. Get back there. Okay, and then this one is going to be hydrogen on the right, and then energetic graphite on the left. And then that one will be copied to here. Gotta make sure we get this right. So hydrogen, energetic graphite, hydrogen, energetic graphite, hydrogen, energetic graphite. Okay. Now I gotta do the same on this side of it. This one doesn't have an output, so I'll have to give it one, which is gonna be energetic graphite. And that one can be copied to here and to here. Which did get it connected. Okay, and this one's gonna be... change this one to energetic graphite as well. That one can be copied here. And this one did a weird thing. Oh, that was my fault. Whoops. It's because I did the output wrong. I didn't want to upgrade it. I was trying to delete it. My bad. Energetic graphite. Which we'll then put there. And there. Then all we gotta do is very carefully, surgically, delete these two center ones. Okay. And then that fixes that one. Okay, so hydrogen, energetic graphite, hydrogen, energetic graphite, hydrogen, energetic graphite, hydrogen. Ugh. Okay. So now we'll bring our hydrogen over here. You know, I might store more in these tanks like this. We have the... oh, we're gonna need two outputs as well. But I can't copy them. Okay, so we got to delete this. because it's going to need 2 inputs instead of 1. One goes there, and this one goes just there. Actually, I might leave that there for the moment. Oh. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? That's going to take oil from there. That'll take hydrogen from there. Not if we do it this way. And then this one will take that from there, and that from there. So that one will take oil, this one will take hydrogen. Wait. Okay, so hydrogen, oil, and then hydrogen, oil. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Because I can't exactly copy that. So I just have to place it and hope I don't mess it up. Okay, that should just about do it for that. Alrighty then. I just gotta bring the hydrogen over here. I still want to put it in tanks, I just won't have as many. I can stack these higher now, huh? I guess it don't matter, because we're going to be using it, but this will act as kind of a buffer. Which will be nice. Let's see, so will this go low enough? Oh, it won't. Dang it. I was hoping. Yeah, the only way it's going high enough is if it's over here. Reverse path. Boop, boop, boop. That just how it has to be. There we go, now we got hydrogen going in. Which these are starting to fill with hydrogen. And like I said, it's gonna take priority, so. That way we're not using this, and then once this gets done, we can then send this over. Okay. So then by theory, this should never get full. Theory, anyway. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about it. I was just like, yeah, if you guys notice any flickering or anything like that, don't worry about it. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. It's just, this is the only game that does it as far as I know. This game, for some reason, when OBS is recording it, it flickers every now and again. You'll notice a little black flicker on the screen, just every now and again. Hopefully it's not too bad. That's going the wrong way. Let's reverse those paths. There we go. Yeah, it's just, I don't know how to fix it. I've tried looking it up. I've tried suggestions that people have suggested on the flickering of OBS, but nobody has that specific problem. It's one of those issues that you can't find the correct solution to because nobody has that exact problem. They have similar ones, or they have ones where it's or ones where it's somewhat related, but it's not related at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, but hopefully you understand. If anybody knows how to fix it, I'm up for trying stuff. It just got to remember though that this game is the only one that does it. No other game does that. But also this game, part of its thing is it's a lot of the math and stuff. Unlike other games, a lot of the math and everything is handled by the GPU on this game. So you're like, oh, this game shouldn't take up that much GPU. It actually takes up quite a lot. So yeah, just so you understand that, yeah, this game takes up a lot of GPU because the GPU is what handles the game, or handles the. I looked this up, by the way. The GPU is what handles a lot of the math and stuff like that. So it's one of them things. Oh, and now we're out of hydrogen. Of course we are. Why are we... Yeah, those are still making. But again, we're going to send the extra hydrogen back into the system, essentially. So it's just going to loop. But with this, we're also using up the oil, and we can also use the hydrogen for other things. But for right now... hold on, let's do a system here. Ooh, you know what we could have done? Hold on, I got an idea. Oops, wrong one. What if I did this? Like this instead. There we go. Okay, so then... Yep, that one still has the primary on both of those. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. So basically, this just makes it easier. And we don't need this little whoop-de-doo in there. Let's do that. Call it good enough. So then what we do is we take our hydrogen here. We take it back over here. Back into the system. I'm going to give this much room. Okay, so then... yeah. So then it goes back into the system. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Alright, we're gonna need another splitter then. Oh, I must have clicked the other thing. I was just like, what the heck? Alright, I want this one. And I want it like this. Huh. How do I make that work? So I need two splitters at the same height. To put it back into the system, essentially. Hey, this one's set correctly, right? Click on. Thank you. So yeah, this one is that output. This has got output priority. Okay, so I guess I just have to do it this way then. Just have to be annoying with it. Then that basically, I know it looks weird, but that's the way I want it to be, so. I'll put that back in. OVK, because this one's OBK. Because this one's full, it's sending. Let me set the right one to be priority here, because that one seems to be the most empty. There we go. So then, yeah, we're putting the hydrogen. So we're just taking the oil and turning it into more hydrogen. The only problem is look at our tanks here. Then we'll just remove all litter. There we go. We'll have to clean the machines. There we go. Because the belts had stopped, which is causing our hydrogen to shut down. I want to. Oh, is my inventory full? That's what it is. And we're making so much of this stuff we can just throw it away. Oops. Let's see. There we go. All the machines are clean now. That's just how I've been doing it, and then I'll usually empty the belt. Yeah, there's still a whole bunch coming out of some of the machines. It's coming out non-stop. There we go. Now it's completely clean. Again, just throwing that away. I like that you can just do that. Just throw it on the ground and delete it. I think all games should have that kind of control. But yeah, what ends up happening is this tank right here gets full, and then these can't fill any further. Which is bad. Okay, so we're out of hydrogen now because we're full up on this stuff here. Which we will bring on this belt line here. And we'll run out of belts because that's cool. Yeah, we got some cool stuff we're going to do with the logistics system here in a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. And why it makes for making malls extremely easy. Which means we can start doing mega factories now. Which means a lot of this is kind of pointless, but what I'm doing right now. But I don't have the stuff ready yet, so there's that. Okay. We'll have to take this belt. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt... Hold on, we got enough room to do that, actually. It's right... It's right here, right? So then we'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll pick up one of these, but we're going to change it to this. Rotate it. Into the splitter, out of the splitter. There we go. What we'll do is we'll select the splitter. Give me this. Give me. Thank you. I'm going to have this one on the side as input priority. That way it takes from that. Yeah, see, now the belt's moving. Wait, never mind. was gonna say, see it now, it's moving. It's actually not. It's just getting there. And then it'll go back into the system. It'd be sprayed like anything else, which will be nice. And the belt we're pulling on is actually priority for us as power, which is good. Man, look, these things burn so slowly. That's what I mean. Okay. Yeah, once these get made, then we won't have to worry about it so much. But yes, we need to set up a factory that's going to bring us, or that's going to make us some things. So we need to get this stuff up and going, essentially. But we need titanium, don't we? Don't we need titanium for the... We do. We need titanium for that. So we got one of two choices. We either stay here and try to get our titanium to make our planetary logistics stations, or we go with these. I know I said I don't want to go, or that we shouldn't go with these because it creates a lot of lag, but we really don't have a choice at the current moment. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, we have to go with those. So that means we need to get a factory up and going to make these, which means I need a factory up and going to make these, which also means we need a factory up and going to make these, which means a factory up and going to make these, the crystalline components, which means we need a factory up and going to make silica bars, which means we need a factory up and going to make silica ore, which means we need a lot of stone, essentially. We could start with making them ourselves, these things. I have the silicon stuff, but man, are they expensive. And then these need the stupid copper. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna have to hand make, I think. We can't hand make the other stuff. We do have enough to make a few towers, I think. So it's 40 titanium. Oh, never mind. We don't even have enough to make one tower. What's those particles? It takes graphene, which we can't make. Can we make these? We can't even make these. Yeah, because we need sulfuric acid to make the to make the graphene. Man, this is getting complicated. This is getting extremely complicated real quickly, and we can't make the other graphene because that takes fire ice, and we can't get fire ice until we have planetary logistics. Kind of a bit of a conundrum, but we need to be able to produce. I guess we start with producing plastic. That's the only thing I can think of, because that'll get us the organic crystals. There's no other way to make titanium, is there? Now, without going to another planet. Just collected from titanium veins. You can't just make titanium out of nothing. Balls. And we could mine stone by hand to hopefully get titanium. But we need enough to be able to. It takes 2 as well, so we need 80 titanium ore. We might mine it by hand and then bring it back. That might be an idea. And then bring it back and then make it with a factory. We just put a big box down and hand feed the machines. That sounds useful. It also sounds expensive on fuel, but you know, it is there. Wait, why are we low on stone? That's actually good though. That's good, and I don't really care so much about this factory. This can run out of stone, and then once it's out of stone, we'll just mine some stone somewhere else and then bring it over here. via box. Okay, well, let's see. What do we start with then? I guess we just start with these, and then we'll work from there. We need to start off by making a factory for all of this. We could start on making an iron or an iron factory to bring that stuff over. So this just makes everything easier. So I'm thinking about. I don't want to tear things out right now because everything's already kind of set in place perfectly. But let's see if we can get a collection. We need to run power everywhere if we're going to do that. Iron ore. Let's see, there's iron ore there, iron ore there. That iron ore is... it's down to one node. Oh, and this is struggling too. Which means our steel is struggling as well. Damn, we're running out of iron fast. Oh, here we go, perfect. Okay, all we gotta do is get enough to get a collection going on those. Let me grab some silica ore so I can start making those logistics bots and start making the logistics stuff. And we need to start making some of the bigger containers as well. Luckily I have plenty of silica ore. Or silica ingots. And there's like 6 stacks. I don't think we'll need that many, but... Okay, logistics bots. We still can't make them because we need iron. We also need a bunch of copper in the magnets. So let's grab some electromagnets, which we have. We'll grab a couple stacks. And then we'll go over here for some copper ingots. Oh, come on. Okay, and then we can make a few of those. We also need some iron, which is plenty of iron over here because that was for our... Probably overcompensated for that. I'm thinking way too much about things sometimes. Okay, so first things we're going to need are buildings, which are going to need these right here. Yeah, let's make 10 of those. And then let's go back over here. Let's see, how many can fit in a thing? I don't remember. They can only fit so many. It's like 10 or something like that, right? Whatever. It doesn't tell me. We'll make 30 of those. And then, how many can we make of these? Just one? What are we out of? We're not out of glass, we're not out of magnets. Iron ore might be the issue? Might be the issue there. Let's see, iron ore, we've got that. We've got the magnets, we've got the copper. We're not out of silica. Let's just make the 10 and see what happens. Oh, we are out of iron. Oh. Excuse me. Another 2. Oh, now we're out of copper again. I grab like 4 stacks. Still need to make 1 of those. Okay, this is going to take a little while. But it does need to be done. Okay, we also need to make these. We'll make 15, sure. And we'll call that. And then, so that's going to take 720 seconds, which is going to take, what? A lot of minutes. Alright, I guess we'll just sit here and make this stuff, and we'll be right back with you. We'll just stand here and charge while we make it. Alrighty then, it's been a little bit. I went ahead and made some more bots, so we've got if it's 10 bots like I remember, then it'll be 100 bots in total for all of this. And hopefully that'll be enough, essentially. Okay, so first things first, what do we want to focus on? We want to focus on, we've already got a factory for the high purity silicone, or high priority, it's high purity silicone, whatever. So we've already got that going. Let's see what we need next. What do we want to make next? We wanted to make we probably want to make something that's going to make this, which needs these. Okay, that's easy enough. So we just need a bunch of energetic graphite to make diamonds, to then make... Or what else did we want to make? Oh, yeah, we can start making, like, Mark 1, 2, and 3 stuff now. Let's see. What do I need to make the most basic things? Maybe we just make a whole new... we start making a whole new factories for a lot of this stuff. We could start making Mark II. Oh, we need graphene for that, though. I hate it. Which means we're going to need sulfuric acid, which means we're going to need stone, oil, and water. Okay, so if we set up something to gather water, we can set up something to make something to gather stone and to gather oil. So we got water right here, but I'd rather not take from here because I do plan on probably overdoing all this. We've got a much bigger ocean over here. Oh, that's the thing, though, is maybe we should just go for titanium instead of these logistics bots. We use the logistics bots for the little stuff, but we use those for the bigger stuff. So here's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna probably piss off the dark fog by doing this, but we got this whole space over here which isn't doing anything right now. So let's set up a factory for doing titanium. Titanium takes 2, so 1 every second. To make titanium ingots. So we just need some smelters. We only got Mark 1 smelters right now. Let's go over to production. There we go. Okay. So if we bring back a whole bunch, we probably want like... Well, actually... And no, we're still working on Mark 1 belts, so we'll just work on that. We'll just work off of that for right now. So that can be like the output. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a storage container, which is going to bring us our stuff here. So I was just trying to think, like, if we did it this way, like this, so say we fill this with our titanium ore, right? And then we bring this over this way, connect that with titanium. There's only going to be 27, so basically, yeah, the belt will be full, and then I was going to have this as the output, but now it looks like I'm going to have this as the input. So. Like that one. Okay, put that titanium back in there. Then we'll run our cells of belt going out into another box on this side, which is going to collect our titanium. We do need power. Perfect. But also it doesn't connect. Because I completely forgot that that's not how this works. But the power doesn't reach that far anyway. There we go. No, why'd you do that? See what I mean about the placement? Like I placed it here, but then I moved my mouse right as I placed it, so then there's a slight bit of delay in that. Okay, so then we go ahead and tell it to make titanium. And then just there we go. So we get a little bit of titanium in there anyway. And since titanium is so rare... Uh-oh, what happened? For some reason it tabbed out. That was weird. Can I move this over here? Just take this one here. Oh, that didn't pick up because it... Never mind. But yeah, since titanium is so rare, let's okay, so it's got titanium in it. So basically I'm going to make a few trips. Which is then going to give us our titanium here. I was like, what if I spray the titanium ore? Okay, so over here is where we're going to be getting my fuel. So basically that means I want to put down one of these. Where's it? There it is. I'll put down one of these. I'm going to put my inventory in it. Except for that. This way we can bring back as much as possible. So my inventory is going to be completely empty other than a bit of extra fuel. So I don't know how much fuel it's going to take me to get there. So just going to fill myself up. Yeah, see, we would have been low. Plus the stuff is sprayed, so it should last longer. Okay. Put that in there. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. Sort. Okay, and the rest I'm just gonna mine up a bunch of deuterium. Or deuterium, titanium, sorry. Do we have charging stations available to us yet? I was like, what if we run a couple of power things out there? Do we have that available to us? Yes, we do. Can we... So we need very pretty silicone, we need that stuff, and we need iron. Okay, just one quick second. Let's take our silicone, iron, copper. What else? Oh, probably magnets too, right? Probably gas. It's like we could charge a few of these up. Let's see, that takes magnets, which does take motors and all the other good junk. Okay. Those. Okay. Need a bit of extra energetic graphite. Okay. Says we can't make these. Oh, you can't make them by hand. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's out of the question then. Then the... Oop. Because I don't want to mine them by hand. That's going to take quite a bit. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to get power over there. Turbines. Wind turbines. Just so we can set up a bunch of miners, just so, you know, I don't have to spend so much time over there. So let's take those, and then we'll set up a whole bunch of miners. Is there... I didn't even have any miners on me, did I? Oh, I did, 33. I'll just go grab a stack from over here. Probably end up using them. Oh, and let me take them boxes so that my trip back and forth isn't just wasted by the miners getting full. So let me take those as well. That'll be incredibly useful. Oh, and I guess, yeah, then we'd need belts and inserters. So much for me having an empty inventory, huh? Belts, inserters. And let's see, yeah, I got power. Okay. And also, probably should take my extra ammunition, because we might need to do a little bit of fighting. Because it's definitely going to piss them off. So we got belts, we got inserters, we've got, just need to grab miners and we're off. Wait, if we're going to do all that, why don't we just set up the smelter? Well, our power is very limited. I guess that is the answer to that question. Our power is very, very limited as far as what we can do, so... Yeah, we'll just bring the iron ore back here and then smelt it here. Okay. Alright. Let's head off. I'm a little excited, a little giddy, ready to head out. Okay, so we need to head to need to figure out which planet we need to head to. Oh, I'm starting to fall into... You go a little faster. So I'm starting to fall into that. I think it's Wolfram 1, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Right, let's head to Wolfram 1. Let's see. Alright, let's pick up a little bit of speed. I don't want to pick up too much speed because I don't want to have to deal with the power. Just gonna take me a minute. Yeah, I love this. Love being able to fly. And what we could do is we could hit F11 twice. Look at that, it's beautiful. Get a nice image. That'll be the thumbnail. Now you know where the thumbnail came from. See, you guys would know what the thumbnail looked like before I even took that picture. Isn't that cool? You guys are ahead of me in time. It's like, hello past me. How you doing? When I watch this later. Really cool to fly through space, though. I love this game. So yeah, Wolfram 1, this is the volcanic planet. And this will allow us to get titanium. And of course, we could just start a whole new life over here if we really wanted to. I'd be okay with that. Just because our factory stuff is just so crazy over there. But I'm not really ready to... Oh my gosh, that's bright. I'm not really ready to give up the Earth-like planet yet. And plus, I don't want the hive attacking me. constantly until I have a whole bunch of. I want a whole bunch of cannons and stuff, or a whole bunch of auto turrets. Oh my gosh! Look at all the bases. Yeah, they have a lot of bases set up on the planet here. All right, let's see if we can sneak in. We'll go on the sunny side of the planet. They have 6 bases here. They have 6 freaking bases. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Alright, where's the closest titanium to me then? Oh my gosh, these bases are massive. We need to get them off this planet. Oh, all the titanium's near them. Look, there's a base there. This isn't too close, but it's also annoying. Oh, here's some titanium. Perfect. So where are we? Is that us there? Yeah, that's us there. So we need to go left. Over this way. Yeah, there's the closest titanium. Right here. Like, it's within eye shot of their base, but really don't have a choice. Okay, so collection. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to attack us. Look at the threat level has already started. Kind of. Vegetation, production, we want collection. Don't worry guys, I just come here to get a bit of titanium, that's all. I'm not here to wipe you out yet. They're going to be very pissed off. I didn't know they had so many bases already. Which is insane. Luckily I'm only collecting, so hopefully the threat level shouldn't rise too much. We'll just stick as many miners as we can. So I want to get that center. Yeah, that should do. Hopefully I brought enough belts. Yeah, the collection is going to be very slow. Those two. I think it's working. Actually kind of worked out. Oh, no, it didn't. I mean, whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, storage. So yeah, we're just going to have each of these belts go into this storage box here. There's power. They don't perceive us as a threat yet, which is good. This ain't gonna be enough, but nope. Still overloaded. Yep, now they're starting to get pissed off with this. We just need enough power to get this done. Still yellow. You know why? It's because the wind energy is so low down here. Okay. So this one over here. We'll test if one is good enough. That's fast enough. Nope. Okay, so 2 is fast enough for these belts. Good. But also bad at the same time. I'm just here to collect. And they're very pissed off with this already. He's taking our titanium. Alright, 2 is good enough. Okay, so then that, and that. I need to move this power real quick. There we go. There we go. Titanium is being collected. As fast as it can. Anyway. Alrighty. So how pissed off are they going to be? I'd imagine if I leave the planet, they're going to be very pissed off. So I guess I'll just stand here and defend. There's really not much else I can do. Might add a few more of these. Yeah, because we're kind of struggling. There we go. That should do. Just to collect enough titanium. Yeah, you're right. Why do I have this one here? That was stupid of me. Oh wow, we've already almost filled the box. Look how fast that's filling. Alright, we'll give this a little bit of time, and we'll see you here shortly. We'll get enough just to fill our inventory. And then we'll take all that back to be smelted. And you know what I might do is I might shut this down. I might just delete all these or what have you, and see where that ends up with us. Because collecting while we're not here is probably a bad idea. So, I will see you. I'll see you shortly, I suppose. I'll give it a little bit. We'll collect. We'll collect enough to fill most of the boxes, I hope. Anyway, and then we can move on from there. All right, so we got enough for our inventory here. We got our inventory full of titanium. Looks like they're getting a little bit pissed off with us. Just a wee bit. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I am going to go ahead and cut our power. Just so they don't get pissed off with me. I'll let the rest of that drain into the system. I know we're still using power. I'm going to wait for these to stop using here. To stop inserting, I suppose. Because I want to see something. So 28.5. Let's wait a moment and see if that gets any higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, still 6 bases. 28.5. I'm just curious if this will ever go up. It will. It is going up. Yeah, it's still going up. Even though we're not using any power, it's still going up. Okay. So I'm assuming if I remove all power generation on the planet. 36,509. Will they continue? So it has to do with power generation and not power consumption. Yeah, that's not moving now. Okay, perfect. Alright. 36,509. That's a really far away one too. I'm surprised that the... Oh no, that is the closest one. Okay, so the closest one's attacks you first. Alright, good. Got it. Alright, so we've got our titanium. Let's go ahead and head out. I wish I could carry boxes of titanium, like put this in boxes and then carry the boxes. That way I have to take less trips. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and head out. Get speed. Let's head back to Wolfram 4, which is where we are. Furthest away from the sun. And we'll just use all of our speed. Just as long as we don't shoot past the planet, we'll be okay. We have done that in the past. Yeah, pretty damn... Oh, that's bright. That's a very, very bright sun. I mean, makes sense, but still, the way the game... the way the game handles this kind of stuff is really cool. So... We're just at cruising speed. So yeah, we're going to drop off this titanium, and then I'm going to charge up and head back, get more titanium in my inventory, and then just do a couple of trips here, and we'll see what happens. Because I want to get as much titanium over here on this planet. Okay. Like a meteor strike, we run into the planet as fast as we can. Go over to this box. So these are powered, right? Ready to go. Let's go ahead and throw that in. Looks like 3 inserters is just enough. Might not be enough for... I want to see if it... See if it gets all the way to the end. That's what I want to make sure of. Yeah, this one's currently taking. Okay, it does eventually get to the end. So basically what I'm making sure of is... I want to make sure this backs up, essentially. Oh, we should be spraying these as well. Which I completely forgot about. So we'll grab a belt over here real quick. And drag it on down. That takes care of that. This will slowly make its way. All the way down there. Okay, is this belt backing up then? It is not quite backing up yet. And yeah, we're definitely going to be going for extra product. That is the best one there. Okay, now we're spraying these, so that way we get more titanium out of the deal. In a sense, we're not quite using the same amount, which is good. Because remember, it's going to take two to make one. Jeez. This belt just does not want to back up, does it? I imagine eventually it would. So let's do this. There. So yeah, once these finally run out. It needs 1 a second, and there's 6 of these, so the math should work out on it. Okay, well, anyway, while that's going, our inventory is empty. Oh, let me put this stuff up over here, because we're not going to need it for the second go around. Let's go ahead and stand over here to get charged, or stay charged. Yeah, we're not going to need all this, just that. Because we're going to grab an achievement real quick as we end the episode. There is an achievement that, since we can go off-world now, there's an achievement for reaching another star system. I don't know if we'll just take all the fuel, just all of it. For reaching another system without warp drive. Or without warping. So we can free fly, basically. And the closest system to us, it's gotta be this one. 3 light years away. Let's put an indicator on it. So that we have a line drawn. And as you can see this, it's very, very hard to see line, but yeah, it is 3 light years away. That is the closest. Everything else is more than 3 light years away. So that makes it the closest. So we're going to take a little flight. Let's get going. So I love that this does tell us the approximate speed. So we're going to go as fast as we can. Get up to maximum speed. Yep, just like that. And we're just going to sit here and keep going. I want to get at least 1,000. 1,000 meters per second. Which is going to take us roughly... What does that say? ETA 2 minutes, 12 seconds? I want the bias to be 0. Yeah, because there's an achievement for doing this. Okay, yep, that's our maximum, was 1,000. 750. Wait, why is it going up? Why is the ETA going up? Huh. Yeah, we only have a bias of 14, so we're going pretty damn straight. But yeah, this is going to take a little bit. Now, luckily, we can just cruise. We don't have to, we're slowly losing speed, but it's very little. We can just cruise and let it just go. So I, 756. We're starting to get pulled, which is interesting. Man, this is one heck of an achievement, though, I tell you. Because look at that timer. I don't know what it's going to take us. If it's going to take us 1 minute and 59 seconds, or if it's going to take us 1 hour and 59 minutes. Like 2 hours roughly. By the speed this is going, let's see, it's 2.96. Yeah, now it's 95. Oh, sticky keys. Do you want to turn on sticky keys? No, thank you. Okay. Again, don't know. I guess we'll see. Be back in a moment. Well then, that didn't take forever at all. Holy crap, that was an hour and some. That was not a minute and some. Which I completely didn't even think about. So yeah, we're in the whatever radar system. The Sahel, however, I don't really care to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, and we're just flying around here. So the achievement is land on a planet outside of the starting star system. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna land on this purplish blue planet. I don't know if I've ever seen a planet. Is this this is a water planet? It's the only thing I can think of as being. Before our time. Heck yeah. I haven't actually done that before because that took me literally 2 hours to make happen. That's why that's an achievement, because it at 1,000 meters a second to go 3 light years is insane. I'm actually curious if maybe we should just like, what's on this planet here? We have titanium, we have a lot of silica ore, holy freaking crap. We have tons of copper, tons of iron, just a whole bunch of stuff, you know. And we have nothing in our inventory but some fuel. I'm almost curious if maybe we should start, you know, almost start over in a sense, but like start on a new system. I want to fight the dark fog as well, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm here. It took me 2 hours to get here. Do I really want to fly back the extra 2 hours? I'm curious about some of these other planets, though, so we're going to take a look. We got plenty of fuel. What the heck is that? What is this? What is this thing? What the heck? I wanna... What is this? Is that the dark fogger? Yep, it sure is. Well. Time to go into combat mode. This is a cool combat mode. Yep. We need to get rid of them. Fire! Fire! Why can't I fire? Ah! Wait, is that me firing? That is me firing. Screw you! Can I not fire at this thing? Is it auto-targeting? I think it's auto-targeting. Get out of here! I have like no power right now. I need a charge for a minute. Yeah, let's let them build up a little bit to where we can actually target them. I need to slow down. We just can't charge fast enough. So it looks like they followed us into a new system, essentially. Yeah, I think they have to build up their force, or start building up their force before we can attack. Now, luckily we have plenty of shields and stuff like that. I was just hoping we could get them before their health got... or before they got turrets. But it's just like, unfortunately... Yeah, it doesn't look like I can target the little sphere. Yeah, I can't target them yet. Can I land on their ship? I can crash into it. I don't know if I'm damaging it or not. Am I? I can't see that. We are lowering its health. It's recharging way too quickly though. And look at it. 500, yeah. That would take us forever in order to attack it. Look how massive it is. Okay, let's get out of here. Looks like they're gonna start taking over the system. Yeah, I think we just head back to our own. Looks like they've moved on to a new system though. Of course, I guess what I could do is I could load the game. Because I did save the game kind of not too far away from home. We just do that, I suppose. Alrighty, we're back in our home system. That did take me a minute to get back into our home system because I forgot to save. I'll land back on this planet so I can grab our titanium. Oh, that was a perfect hit. Nice. We're still at 28.5 there. Very nice. I can't believe I landed that. I was expecting to go shooting past it, but that's alright. We'll grab a little bit more titanium. I'm actually going to throw away most of this. Let's fill up our deal here. And then, yeah, let's grab all of this. We'll throw it away. We don't need it. So we'll get rid of that. Also accidentally did accidentally put some in my inventory. Get rid of that. Okay, grab some more titanium. Alright. Let's head back to our home planet here. Try not to piss them off too much. Hopefully they're not chasing us. We got off world pretty quickly. But yeah, very nice. Speed up just a wee bit. Run out of power doing it, I suppose. Get back to our home planet, though. Because we definitely need to. And then we'll finish off that episode. So yeah, the achievement is still unlocked before our time, even though I loaded. Landed on the planet outside the starting planetary system before unlocking the warp drive. So very, very nice. And that's the only achievement I know that is kind of like that. Other than landing on a planet within a certain amount of time, finishing the game within a certain amount of time. Those are really hard achievements. I did the ones for Factorio, and I just don't feel like putting myself through those again, so I'll probably never get them, because it takes a very specific way of doing it, and it's just usually it takes you a few dozen tries before you finally get it. I tried a couple times on this game, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done putting myself through crap like that. Let's just crash land into the planet. Alright. Let's get our titanium on. I'm out of power. Of course I am. Looks like our titanium did get processed, so that's good. Let's put some more titanium in there. Another full inventory worth. It's actually quite a bit of titanium. And that can get processed and stuff like that. Even though I loaded the game, I still had to come back. I think it was like 40 AU or something like that. So, you know, still quite the distance. It took me. Can't remember how long it took me. I actually didn't even hardly pay attention. But anyway, given that we got our achievement for the end of the episode and we're back here, we're going to go ahead and end it there. That seems like a good place to stop. I guess next time we'll focus on some planetary stuff, like this, for instance. The planetary logistics station makes everything easy as well. So these things are pretty good. They allow you to use, or they allow you to basically send stuff to this logistics station and then have a receiving one somewhere else on the planet and receive those materials. So say we want to mine up all the iron in one spot or on the entire planet, we can mine up all the iron in the entire planet using a few of these and then have a receiving one that's receiving that iron and then sending it to a mega factory making iron ingots, and then after those iron ingots, send it through a factory to be turned into, say, or then send it off and send it somewhere else that receives the iron for the gears, that receives the iron for, other machines and other different parts like the belts and the inserters and, all that kind of cool stuff. And we can definitely do that and use the belts as just a factory, kind of a factory thing. So basically, like we want to do on Satisfactory, of course, basically using a train. That would be really cool if they added a train system to this game. I would definitely get behind that. Like a freaking monorail. Little monorail train that you can run around that carries stuff around the planet. That would be really cool. But anyway, before we get too much further, I'm going to go ahead and end it there, like I said. And that should be the end of this episode. So like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye. Also, have a great weekend.